Hi there, Beaudesert State School community. My name's Cliff Powers. I'm the Senior Deputy here at Beaudesert State School. I'm joined here by Judd Mackey, who also works across our prep to grade 6. He's currently got an article in the newsletter about reading goals, and I just wanted to ask him a few questions just to follow up about what that article's about and just some key points that I think would be important for you guys at home. So, Judd, you put an article in the newsletter this week about reading goals, and in particular you've put in some research about why they're so important. Can you just go through what that research is?
Well, research is valuable because it obviously gives evidence and validity to what it is that you're trying to encourage people to do. So this particular evidence is around setting goals. So two researchers in particular that I mentioned, Mazzano and Hattie, who have done quite a lot of extensive work around this, say that there is real evidence to show an effect size in student improvement by setting challenging goals, or another way they refer to it as high expectations.
That's excellent, and I think we've tried to encourage at our school
Absolutely.
that high expectations relationship that we have with our students and setting goals as well, so that's excellent. What do you think is important in terms of reading behaviours at home? Because we have an effect certainly on students in terms of their reading and providing reading goals, but I guess what can be used to reinforce that?
The same strategies that we use at school, I'd encourage parents to do at home as well. So in the newsletter I also include not explicit instructions, but a guideline as to how you can work on question-answer relationship strategies, which is what we use as our whole school framework here.
That's the QAR,
That's
isn't it?
correct, yeah. So right there, think and search, author and me on my own. So those strategies I put in there, I'd encourage parents to use those same strategies with their child at home. But also, it's about helping them to have an enjoyment of reading as well. Oftentimes reading can be seen as quite a chore, but really it is about reading for enjoyment. So talk to your children about what it is they like about that text, or what it is that made them laugh, what is it that they found exhilarating or exciting, anything like that.
Okay.
Getting the children to talk about what it is they've read is really encouraging.
Excellent. I guess the only follow-up question I've got with that is, you spoke about asking and interacting with the students and your kids at home about books that they're reading, why they're interested in that book, and like you said, what do they find entertaining. To reinforce some of the work we're doing here with reading goals, what are some questions that parents and carers can ask their children about, in particular the reading goals that we've got here at Beaudesert?
So the goals that we have relate to QAR strategies. So one question definitely would be, do you know which QAR strategy you need to work on more?
Okay.
They would have had that conversation with their teacher. The teachers have extensively looked at the evidence of the child's results to be able to work out which strategies they're needing more additional help in. So definitely ask that one. The other one would be, and a really important one, is who's going to help them get there. So the who part is not just the teacher. It takes a village to raise a child, so to speak.
Yes.
So it is about the teacher as well as the parents at home. I'd encourage them to be part of that process.
Yeah.
But the big part obviously has to come from the child themselves.
Excellent.
They have to be the one that really wants to achieve this and put in the effort needed in order to make that goal.
Excellent. Thanks for your time, Mr. Mackey. Guys, I can see there that we've wrapped up what our reading goals are all about here at Beaudesert State School. I really look forward to talking to some of our students this week about perhaps some of the things that you've spoken to your children about in terms of their reading goal, their QAR strategy, and in particular, what do they enjoy about reading. Enjoy the newsletter this week.